Hi, my name is Precious Osikha. I write, edit, publish, teach you how to write and get paid. I create amazing videos and voiceovers. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for watching my videos. And if you're new to my channel, you are very much welcome. And please do well to subscribe and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. The prompt before us says, write a 100-word story set in a laboratory. And this prompt was assigned to Team Okri, Group B. Okay, now before I showcase the stories, I would, say a little thing about this prompt and how to approach this kind of a prompt, and of course, what is expected from these writers who we are giving this prompt. All right, now let's get started. The first one is understand the prompt itself, okay? And the prompt says write a 100-word story set in a laboratory. So in this case, whatever story they are going to bring out, it has to be done in a laboratory. So the setting must be a laboratory. Okay, the next point is the word count. So they're asked to write a 100-word story. In this case, they are focusing on a flash story. So if you want to write about this want to write about a flash story, you should know what a flash story is all about. You should know what it entails. You should know certain elements that must be present in a flash story. Okay, and then of course the next point is to understand or know and monitor the word count. So you would want to exceed the 100-word count you have been given. The good thing is I made a video, okay? I shared the best apps for writers, and in some of these apps, it's going to help you to monitor your word count, and it's also going to help you to do a first-hand proofreading about your work. Okay, so you can check out the video, the best apps for writers. You can check the description of this particular video, the link is there, or you can look up on the screen, the link is there, or you can go to tutorial playlist. All right, the video is there. Okay, the next point is get an interesting idea. Yes, your story idea should be interesting. So because it said write a story set in a laboratory does not mean you should just churn out any story. The story has to be interesting, and of course it flows with the setting. Okay, the next point is the story elements. Now, you need to understand the elements of a story. There are certain elements that must be present in your story. The good thing is I made a video on the elements of a story. You can also check the description of this particular video to check out that video, okay? Or you can just check the screen right now, okay? The link is there. Or you can go to the creative writing playlist to watch the video. The next point is the title. The title has to be interesting. So because it said a story set in a laboratory does not mean you must copy the prompt as a title. You need to give it a very nice title. Okay. The next point is the plot hint. Were we given any hint? Well, we are just asked to write a story set in a laboratory. So you have to come up with a very nice plot. Let it flow. Of course, let it be interesting, okay? Let it flow very well. And next point is the area of focus or ideas. So ideas that are going to come in here are going to be very interesting ideas. In fact, you can be creative about it. Okay, set in a laboratory. Yes, of course, you have to, make us see the things happening or present in the laboratory. But you can think outside the box. You can just create a story that one wouldn't really expect, okay? One would really expect is taking place. And of course, it can cut across any genre that suits into this particular prompt, okay? The next point is the writing rules and the vocabulary. So you need to understand your grammar rules, okay? Understand the rules of writing, and because we are using English language, okay, you need to understand the rules of English, okay? You need to understand the rules. Know your proper dialogue punctuations and your sentence structures and a whole lot of that, okay? And next is finishing. I've always said, do not submit a first draft. That first draft is what comes from your head at that point. You have to go back again to your first draft, rework it over and over again. At least let your work be good to a certain level. We are not perfect, but let your work be good to a certain level. And of course, your delivery must be top notch. So ensure you deliver your work excellently. Ensure everything is on point. Okay, ensure everything is on point. All right, I hope this is clear. Now, in coming back again to the story elements, there are a few things I just want to throw in here, okay, before I showcase the stories. Your characters must be interesting. Let us understand, okay, the connection with your characters. Okay, if you're using more than one character, let us see the connection. All right, and of course your POV should be suitable for that kind of a story. Okay, and your tone, your mood, your voice, everything must blend very well. Okay, it must blend very well. And do not forget, the setting is important. And since we have been given this setting, please try to stick with the setting that has been given. Okay, I hope this is clear and of course understood. Now let me showcase the stories. Let's dive in. We have the story here by Hadeze, and here are the things I'm going to say. Here are the things I'm going to say about her story. The title is okay, and I think your storyline is fair. It can be better than this. It's fair. Okay, I feel you should work more on your editing, and when you work more on your editing, try to use words that would give us this tension. Okay, let us feel some tension in your story. Let us anticipate something. Let our hearts beat a little. All right. I just feel like you didn't put enough life. Okay, you didn't put enough life into the story. All right, so please work on that. Your delivery should be top notch. You need to work on this. Okay, but well done. You tried. Okay, you tried. Thank you. Next story is written by Faustina. All right, Faustina, your title is okay. All right. Please work on your sentence structure. You should know, sentence fragments. Okay. And in this case, you don't really need those kind of things. Sentence fragments. Go check it out. All right. You don't need those kind of things. Write well. Work on your sentence structure. Work on your dialogue punctuation. Okay. Avoid adverbs. I'm not saying you can't use them, but limit it. But in this case, since it's a very short story, use more of verbs. All right. Edit well. Edit well. Okay. Edit well. You were trying to give us some vivid descriptions and all, but I think with good editing, your work would have come out better than this. All right, so edit your work over and over again before you submit. The next person here is Damilola. Damilola, well, I would say you should edit your work well and learn how to use cliffhanger well. Learn how to use it. Yes, you need to learn how to use it. I think your story has potential, but the delivery was not too good. Learn how to use words that would put tension in us. Okay, taking a course is not bad. You should try to take a writing course. All right, take a writing course so that you can learn more. You really have the potential, but take a writing course and improve more. Take a creative writing course. Okay, improve more. You have the potential. All right. Okay, from Rebecca, I won't be saying anything about your story because you exceeded the word count and it comes with some penalty for your group. Those are one of the things we discussed to those who are participants of the story series. So I won't say much about your work. All the same, thank you very much for writing. Okay, we have Blessing. Okay, Blessing, edit well, edit well, edit well, edit well. Okay, edit well. All right, edit well. That's what I want to say about this work. Just ensure that you read your work over again before you submit, okay? And please try to put life into your story, okay? Try to put life into your story. I think your work has potential, but it wasn't well executed at some point. I just feel like you need to work better, you need to work harder. Yeah, you need to work harder. Read books. Read books. Take a creative writing course. It's going to help you. You have potential, but you are not bringing it out well. Okay, your delivery is still far, honestly. Okay, it's still far. So please, you can do better than this. Okay, you can do better than this. Thank you. All right, from Goodness. So first of all, your title is, it looks like the prompt itself. So to me, I don't really count that as a title, but I just had to include it because you sent it. Okay. To me, that's not a title. Yes, it's like you just copied the prompt. So I've spoken about this over and over again. And your work is sloppy, adverbs here and there. Your work is sloppy. There's just a lot about your work. Here's what I'm going to say. I'll be very honest. Please enroll in a writing course. Okay? We currently have a writing course going on in the PPK School of Writing, okay? Which I am the lead trainer. So please enroll in a writing course. It's going to help you. You can't keep you're just writing with no direction. You can't continue like that. You need to take a writing course. Not just any writing course, a creative writing course. Okay, something that is going to help you, boost you in this series. And aside that, you can actually go out for other competitions, or you learn it and you can tell better stories. Okay, please work on that. Thank you very much. All right, we have seen all the stories, so I want to hear your opinion. What do you have to say? Okay, what do you have to say about the stories? And of course, you are free to watch this video over and over and over again non-stop. The more you watch, the more you are supporting the writers. And please, you are free to share the link of this video to your friends and family. Let them come over here to watch. Okay, subscribe and watch. Now when you subscribe, do not forget to turn on the notification. It's very important. Please subscribe, because this is one of the ways you can support what I'm doing for writers. I am not getting paid for this, okay? I am giving my all to writers. So subscribing is one of the best ways you can support me. It doesn't take anything from you. And when you watch these videos over and over again, you are actually encouraging me to help writers, and you are encouraging these writers too. Yes, because the more you watch, they would improve. They want to do better because they feel like, oh, people are expecting, this thing from them. All right? So please, support, subscribe, watch other videos on the channel. You are very free to do that. Okay, thank you very much.